Everyone's talking about defense and geopolitics these days. One thing I've seen a few Lithuanians discuss in the comment section of my videos is the need for the country to develop its own defense industries. Not only will it allow the country to keep more of its military spending inside the country, but it will no doubt also help to ensure Lithuanian and allied forces are well stocked to deter Russian aggression. And so on this topic, it will be good news for many to hear that on April 16th, a tentative deal was signed between the Lithuanian government and German manufacturing giant Rheinmetall. I want to look at this deal a little more closely for today's video. So according to LRT, the German company is planning to build an ammunition factory in Lithuania and has applied for the status of a large-scale investment project. BreakingDefense.com reports that the goal is to establish a 155mm ammunition factory, with one goal being to better arm Ukraine in its fight against Russia. It's clearly a big deal, since several Lithuanian government ministers were present at the signing event. This included Economy and Innovation Minister Aušrinė Armonaitė, Prime Minister Ingrida Šimonytė, and Defense Minister Laurynas Kasčiūnas. Armonaitė notes that the deal will be one of the largest investments in Lithuania's history and the largest among defense industry companies. This will no doubt help boost Lithuania's economic activity, but what are some other reasons for setting up this facility? Well, Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine has a lot to do with this deal. It's pretty much the main reason. Ukraine has been experiencing ammunition shortages and an inferior rate of fire compared to Russian forces. And so it's the hope that Lithuania's new facility could offer some relief for Ukraine. Lithuania's Prime Minister Ingrida Šimonytė says that the new facility will, quote, be important for Lithuania, Ukraine, and our entire region. The establishment of this ammunition facility, as well as other major defense initiatives, supports Lithuania's military preparedness and lessens foreign reliance. Lithuania's Minister of National Defense had this to say about the factory. The establishment of the ammunition factory in Lithuania will reduce our dependence on long supply chains, which currently pose great challenges in meeting the needs of the armies throughout the European Union and the world. This will ensure long-term supply and become a mutual commitment to expanding ammunition stockpiles and providing support to Ukraine. And so what do we know about the when and where? Well, LRT reports that Lithuania expects the main works, including the construction of the factory, to start later in 2024. But still, at the time I'm reporting on this, nothing is concrete, at least not publicly and officially. However, 7 sources speaking with media say that state-owned land in the northern Lithuanian district of Radviliškis is being considered for the factory. More specifically, it would be land near the town of Baisalgala, which is currently operated by the Lithuanian University of Health Sciences, or LSMU, on a loan-for-use basis. Armonaitė says that no plot of land has been approved yet, but that the company needs a very specific size of land and specific requirements. She said, as we know, Lithuania is not a large country, so there aren't many of them. The minister also stated something that makes a lot of sense. Although it's not something people would often think about, investment projects of this kind tend not to be located in densely populated areas. I don't think I really need to explain why this is the case. Do I? But when it comes to the town of Baisalgala, it has a population of about 1,800. Cruising down the main road, at least on Google Street View, there really isn't too much. A cemetery, a bunch of houses, and then in the town center, some apartments, a cultural center, post office, church, and a few shops. I don't know anything about what's required to build and operate an ammunition factory, but I'm sure it would change a small town like this quite a lot. Even if it didn't employ a lot of people, I'm sure the construction of the factory would make the whole area quite busy. What I do know about Rheinmetall is that it's a massive company. Its website says that it has around 34,000 employees and 174 locations around the world. Last year alone, it experienced over 7 billion euros in sales and still has 38 billion euros worth of orders in its backlog. The company has 5 divisions: Vehicle Systems Europe, Vehicle Systems International, Weapon and Ammunition, Electric Solutions, and Power Systems.
We help our customers to dominate and automate the battlefield, including cyberspace.
2 years ago, Rheinmetall and German defense company Krauss Maffei Wegmann established a joint venture called Lithuania Defense Services, or LDS. This joint venture was established to provide maintenance and repair of NATO allied forces equipment stationed in the Baltic Sea region and German equipment sent to Ukraine. And so, what about you? What do you think about the prospect of Lithuania getting an ammunition production facility? Let me know what you think by leaving a comment.